Since when did we as a society create a norm where validation consists of clicks online? The higher the likes, comments, and views, the higher the self-esteem. Actually, forget when, but why? Unfortunately, a huge factor of this is appearance. Influencers who are seen as beautiful tend to set an unrealistic body image. These flawless photos online have gone through multiple Photoshop, light work, angle work, heavy makeup, and several modifications. Therefore, an average person should not strive for unrealistic body goals. It is okay to desire progress, but when it results to self-harm, then that's when it needs to be reevaluated. For instance, a study for Deval Dave and Ines Rashad illustrated a high correlation between overweight status, depressive disorders, and suicidal behaviors. In the article, it mentions suicide being the third leading cause of death in the USA for teens. Being overweight should not be normalized or taken lightly. However, adolescents should never feel like they have to kill themselves. Influencers online, especially on Instagram, contribute heavily to this problem for causing unwanted failures from their audience, but it can be changed if the culture of quick validation through social media will have little to no negative impact towards an individual's self-worth. In one of our topics in class about sex education in the United States, they have concluded that the more information an adolescent have about sex and its consequences, the likely they are to consider their desires. As they say, knowledge is power. That definitely holds its truth, and it applies to several occasions. An article on how the media affects teens' body image written by Amy Morin suggests the same concept. Morin thinks in order to fight against media's harmful effects, conversations must exist from parent to child about unhealthy body images, discuss the harsh realities that underweight models and overly muscular stars experience. The method of informing adolescents about their body changes is beneficial in the long run because they will be aware of solutions if they were to come across any sexually related event. Teens are able to recognize situations and use their decision-making skills based on the information they have. However, if they lack information because it is being withheld, then it will not be able to react properly. But keep in mind, this is easier said than done because it is difficult to have proper communication with teens, and being able to understand each other immediately is unlikely. Another problem that arises is the participatory nature of social media entails an open forum for information exchange, therefore increasing the possibility of wide dissemination of non-credible and potentially erroneous health information, as stated by the JMed Internet Res. This is definitely a huge issue because teens could possibly be harming themselves if they are not properly informed about the usage of any product, weight loss programs, workout routines, etc. Going back to Maureen, the solution for this for the schools and the parents to talk to the adolescents about the tactics advertisers use to sell products. Help your teens spot underlying messages. Once again, it is always about the spread of information so that teens will have a proper mindset when it comes to experiencing it for themselves. Overall, if social media usage amongst adolescents are not being properly supervised and managed, then it could damage that individual's well-being. Misinformation and lack of information are both detrimental to teens' ability to process information. And these are the 3 references I used for this video.